Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi, le 3 décembre. Le mot de passe est à tes souhaits. Hachoum! À tes souhaits. Okay, aujourd'hui, dans l'histoire, no discussion today, but just to practice. Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi, le 3 décembre 2021. I don't say nearly enough to the online class the year. So when we talk about the year en français, we have to literally say 2021. We can't say 2021 like we do in English. Same when we're talking about years that are previous to this century. So when we talk about the 1900s, we say 1919, literally 1919. Now, in the years prior to this century, you could say 1919 as well. That was just another way of doing it. So one way is not more correct than the other. 1919. So 1919 or 1919. Whereas now in the 2000s, saying 2000 doesn't make sense, just like 1900 does. So we can't do it that way anymore. Now we have to say 2021. Aujourd'hui, le 3 décembre, l'artiste Pierre-Auguste Renoir est mort le 3 décembre. Renoir était un artiste impressionniste. If you're familiar at all with Impressionism, Renoir is one of the biggies of that movement. Some of his works you can find displayed at the Nelson Atkins Museum, so right here in Kansas City, which is pretty cool. Il était ami de Monet. C'était un ami de Monet. Monet is considered the father of the Impressionist movement, so he was in with the big guys, Renoir that is. Il avait de l'arthrose dans ses mains, mais il travaillait quand même. L'arthrose dans les mains, dans ses mains. Arthritis. Mais il travaillait, even though when you're painting, obviously you're using your hand, quand même. He worked anyway. Alors voilà, this is not his birthday, ce n'est pas l'anniversaire de Renoir, mais c'est l'anniversaire de sa mort, when he passed away en 1919. Okay, aujourd'hui, il y a un quick write. So for your quick write, as I have said before, as I've shown you a couple times before, we do have a new quick write format for this quarter. So what you'll do is you'll go to this document and you'll just look at the top slide. And today's instructions are tell a story using the following terms as well as any others that you might want. So we have il y a, there is or there are. Now, once you have your character, you can call that character il, he, elle, she, or il, they, as in they singular, like it's a neutral pronoun that people sometimes prefer to use if they'd rather not be addressed as specifically male or female, just like we do in English with they here in the US. So il is the equivalent. So il aime, elle habite. What do they like? Where do they live? Il a. What do they have? Elle est. What are they like? Short, tall, color of hair, nice, mean, smart, stupid, etc. So same deal as last time. You'll go to that presentation from here, and you can also either print it out and write on that paper and then take a picture of it, or just use the document as a guide. Keep your quick writes in the quick write section of your cahier, your notebook. Either way, take a picture and you're going to upload it to this link, depending on whether you're middle school or high school. Again, 5 minutes is what we're going for with these quick writes this quarter. Okay, après ça, il y a l'interro, your quiz on les nombres 1 jusqu'à 70, so 1 through 70. The form is linked here. You can take that on your own. Weekly check-in. I do look at these, so if people have anything to tell me, it's just, especially with the online class, neat for me to get to know you by what you put in here. So feel free to do the weekly check-in. It's not necessary, but still. And then finally, Muzzy, if you go to Schoology, you'll see in the folder for vendredi, Muzzy, Unité 4, et Unité 5, both linked there. I know these are the same ones I linked last week, so if you've already watched them, super, you're welcome to watch them again. It's not a bad idea, especially when you're learning a language. It's a good idea to listen to things over and over again. You'll catch different things each time. But if you want to watch those, wonderful. They are not required, but highly recommended. Okay, bon weekend. Au revoir tout le monde.